Ever since we started this channel with SqM Rwanda, our goal has been to show you the different properties and offerings of our country. We have toured many properties, but today what I have is nothing like what I've ever shown you before. We traveled all the way to the Eastern Province on Lake Muhazi. This is a lake that is very famous in this area, to show you a property that is like none other that you've ever seen before. It's a vacation house composed of many properties, a beautiful place to be. I'm really excited to show you this. Let's start the video. What's up everyone, Prince Hoffman from SqM Rwanda. The property I have for you today, as I told you, is located in the Eastern Province. So we are on Lake Muhazi. It's one of the oldest lakes of the country and one of the famous ones. And you get front lake access with this view. I mean, this place is very tranquil, very quiet, ideal just for your vacation house, because that's what I'm about to show you. The extent to this lake is huge because it comes from the eastern part of the country all the way to the northern part. So you have a nice area to stay at. Let me tell you a little bit about the features of the property we are seeing today. This vacation house comes with 4 houses in total with 1 greenhouse. So we have 3,400 square meters of land, of course, with front access to the lake. Lots of garden. In Rwanda, you can't just build on the lake straight, so you have to leave a buffer of at least 50 meters. So this is the buffer zone that the owner used as a nice garden with lots of trees. It just complements this area very, very well. But also you have 2 houses with 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms each, and the living room and the kitchen. So those are 2 houses separate. We have a staff quarter, and we have also a garage area and the greenhouse. Now, one thing I have to mention, this place is completely off-grid, so you have your own water treatment, you have your solar powered houses and utensils and fridges and everything, and it comes with everything included. So literally the owner will pick up their clothes and just leave you with the house. And about the price, it's on the market for $500,000. You can own this today. Find our contact details on the screen of this video and as well in the description down below. It's a really interesting episode and I'm excited to show you everything about it. Of course, obviously, we start our episode from down here at the lake. You can see, like, you literally have a front side to the lake, so very open, nice garden. You have about 50 meters from the lake all the way to the first houses of garden space, nice trees, beautiful area. And this place, because it's a little bit remote, it's pretty much quiet. Like, there's no noise apart from the birds that are singing and the waves of the water. That's all the noise you get. You don't get to see that every day in Rwanda. But overall, so this is really a good environment and good space of use. Now, as I said, this property is completely off-grid, so you have your own solar panels powering all the electricals that you need in the house, and you have your own water treatment that treats rainwater. Literally, the owner told me that you have up to 135 cubic meters of tanks of fresh water for your usage. So you don't need to buy, like, there's no expense of utilities anyhow. So you completely off-grid in terms of water, in terms of electricity, so no cost on that. And it's just a very, very nice place. I'm excited to show you everything about this property. But before we start, let me tell you a little bit about the structure of this property. So the front 50 meters, you have just garden space. It's the buffer zone. You can't build nothing in there. But we have the middle side with 2 houses. So each house over here has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a middle open floor plan. Plenty of natural light, just exciting design of these particular houses. So you have similar features on each side. Middle, we have the pool. It's a heated pool. I mean, you don't get to say that. Imagine a heated pool in a remote area off grid. So you have a heated pool in the middle, and at the back side, that's where you have all support for the house. So the maid's quarters, the garage, and additional garden space. Now, let's go up there and see what we have. Now, coming up, we get to this middle landing area. This area is unique. I love the way it's designed because you have this paved area, but behind you have a swimming pool. As I said, it's a heated swimming pool. You don't get to see that every day in Kigali. You have some nice garden. I think it's a centerpiece for this middle area. It kind of decorates and actually kind of makes sure the symmetry is respected, because the meters you have from here to there is the same meters you have from here to there. The houses are identical in terms of design, in terms of decoration. They look fantastic. Let's take a look a little bit about the pool. This is not any other pool. I believe this looks like a drop-shaped pool, custom made. It's not something you get to see every day in Rwanda. So, you know, I love the way it looks, and I love the way it complements very well with the lake. So if you can't swim in the lake, you can swim in the pool. You have options. It's not like, you know, they forgot about you. And as I said, everything is completely off-grid over here. So underneath this little garden, you have all the necessary equipments for the pool. Now, we see the different structures over here, that house over there, and this house over here. Now, to start to enjoy this particular area, we get to see this front porch. The front porch is nice. You have some seating. As I said, furniture stays with the price, so 500,000. But then seated here, let me just use it, you have in view the lake. This place is very tranquil. I mean, a vacation house has to be just like this. And if you're in Rwanda, with all the lakes that you have, you gotta use them and enjoy them so much. This front porch is designed with natural elements. So you can see like these exposed bricks. These are burnt clay bricks. You have some nice exposed wood beams above. Definitely no designs that you get to see every day. We have some nice lights. These looks very antique. They look very exquisite. I love that they didn't leave even the natural aspect to them by planting these flowers that are kind of stuck to the frames above. This whole concept and this whole feel with these nice, I believe these are French windows, looks really completely. Every element over here looks like it belongs here. I mean, look at this custom made. Let me remove this real quickly. There you go. Look at these custom made doors with these custom made hinges. Like, man, the attention to detail on this particular area is interesting. The floors have these nice tiles that are non-slippery. They feel as if you're stepping on leather. It's interesting. Now, let's step inside and see what the house looks like. You enter over here and, you know, it's just a nice place. I mean, every element over here looks like it's cared for, and it just brings this design that if you're here, you just sit back. Everything is going slow, because look like this library you have over here with I don't know how many books that you have that you can read just to chill in this area. You have the sofa over here. Everything looks antique, looks very exquisite. Yeah, look at this lamp. Who gets to see this every day? I mean, let me step over here. It's just made out of wood. Oh my God, it's very interesting. And then you get to see to these different custom-made furniture that you see over here. I can talk about these things, you know, till the night. I love these wall sconces. It's not something you get to see every day. I would say it's like things they borrowed from a Catholic church, because that's where you get to see things like these ones. They are lovely. Everything over here looks custom made like this. Look at this. It's just unbelievable. And if you buy this, you get to stay with everything that is in here. We have this little open kitchen as well, pretty much complete. Granite countertops. You have some Muvura wood. Every wood aspect that you'll see in this house is Muvura. Muvura is this type of wood that comes from DRC. I'll type on the screen the actual name of the particular wood so that you can Google it and research on it. It's very durable and really high quality. But these whole cabinets comes in Muvura, and it's nice. It kind of complements this space very well. It gives it a nice warming. I mean, speaking of attention to detail, look at this. I mean, look at this. For your candle. It's just unbelievable, the things that you see in here. Everything looks neat, everything looks exquisite. Now, let's check out one of the bedrooms to see what it feels like. Entering over here, you get to see that even the bedrooms are unique. Very spacious bedroom, enough natural light. I mean, you have this big window over here bringing in natural light. You have that one over there bringing in natural light. Ventilation is key over here, and it's very spacious. I love the woodwork. I mean, specialty of woodwork over here. Look at these custom-made, you know, closets. Look how high these closets are. Unbelievable. And you know the trick? They stored all the solar panel material above over there, so you don't need to stash them anywhere else. They have their own well-designed and enclosed closet space for your solar materials. So the batteries, everything powering this particular unit, you find them in the upper floor. And entering over here, we get to the bathroom, and the bathroom looks as well as spacious and as unique. Look at this space. Everything looks like it was cared for, all the way from these brass finished towel hangers to these toilet paper holders. Everything looks exquisite. The tiles over here gives it, actually I found the word I was looking for. This house has a Mediterranean feel to it. It looks very nice. Double vanity over here with this single marble piece. A custom made brass finished mirror on this side, and when we step on this other side, we have your shower space, a nice walk-in with a nice rain head above. Man, you know, I'm emotional because this place looks very, very, very nice for a vacation house. Now, as I said, we have 2 bedrooms on this side that have almost the same features. So let's check out the second one. Entering over here, we can see that the space looks like what we just saw on the other side. Differences are in the decorations, but the whole setup is the same. We have the nice floors over here, nice space for the bedroom. We have this big custom-made closets on this other side, big window for natural light. I don't know if the camera can do me justice, but this place looks phenomenal. And from here you have your views from the pool, so which looks nice. So you have the views from the pool on this side, and you have the views for the lake on the other side. You don't get to experience that every day. And as we enter on this other side as well, we get to the bathroom, and again your toilet, custom made, everything. You have some nice seats if you're cleaning yourself or removing shoes. Everything is practical. Custom made windows, blast finished devices with like this mirror, like this towel hanger, like the toilet paper holder. Everything is finished in brass. You have a nice marble piece for the vanity space, and as well you have a walk-in shower on this side. This house is amazing. This house is really interesting. Now, from the inside of this house, I believe you can agree with me, this is something custom, this is unique. The Mediterranean feel to it is amazing. And even from the outside, you get to see that. I mean, it looks unique. It looks like a nice bungalow, just in our design, but of course with a beautiful history aspect to it. A little bit of history. The owner of this particular area bought this plot in 2009. So they spent 1 year after buying this plot without doing anything, but when they started construction, it took them 4.5 years to complete the whole structures and everything that you can see today. They've been owning this ever since, and they actually have a little bit more emotional attachment to it because they built everything by themselves. I mean, they supervised all the activities, all the finishes. That's why this place looks immaculate. Now, let's continue our tour. We have these stairs. These are stone stairs, and they take us to the front of the property. Actually, the main entrance isn't on the lake, it's just up there. So that's where we are going. And in the middle between the houses to the secondary or additional houses that supports these ones down here, we have these large gardens. I mean, we'll step up there to show you some B-rolls of what they feel like, but this is a nice buffer to give you privacy from where you're staying and the space that the cars are parked or where you do all the machinery works. So you have this kind of differentiator or this buffer between the houses, which is unique. And I love this arc they made here to show you that you are transitioning from this side to that side. I mean, if we turn around, let's turn around the camera, we can see the symmetry that I was talking about. I mean, these two houses looks completely identical. Of course, the solar panels makes the difference, but the construction aspects to them looks identical. You have the pool and those beautiful palm trees as the centerpiece, and you have the background of the lake. You don't get to see this every day. Of course, it's clouding as if it's about to rain, so I'll make this video go faster. But again, even up here, they didn't forget about the attention to details. You have this solar-powered light to show you the stairs and make sure at night, at least you don't trip, so you have maximum light all along. Up here, we get to see three things. So we have, of course, the garden spaces, the beautiful views, unbelievable. And so up here, you get to see three things. We have that building over there, we have the second one over there, and the third one on this side. We have a workshop on this side, so that's where you can get to experience everything. So you can do your woodwork, you can use it as a garage support. Everything that is technical that this house needs is stored and made from that house. We have a greenhouse in the middle side, so that's where you can get to plant your fresh vegetables. In fact, we're gonna see it in a second. And we have the Maid's Quarters on that side, which is a complete house on its own that has its own kitchen. It has 2 bedrooms, literally everything your support team needs to live a comfortable life. So on this front side where the car is parked, you get to see that this is part parking, part garage, because you have like this trench. Usually in Rwanda, we have these trenches so that if you want to change oil, you can be underneath in a comfortable area. So everything is set up so that if you want to do it, you don't get to lay down. You can just do it from underneath. But again, you have everything you need to support you technically in this workshop. Here we have a covered parking space for 2 cars, but the driveway that takes us to the front of the property as well is here and paved up nicely. Now, let's take these stairs on the side and show you the greenhouse. Now, coming up, we have more garden, but this garden takes us in the greenhouse, and the greenhouse is well made. I mean, we enter here, we get to see like, this is not like any other greenhouse. Everything is installed, all the plumbing, all the things you need to grow your vegetables in here. You have everything. So because you can see there's some tomatoes growing over here, I can see some carrots growing over here. So really this is a functional greenhouse with everything set up so that if you really want to do it at home, everything is allocated for. I mean, there's no more that I can say apart from saying like this is complete, this is nice, and it's a nice addition to this particular vacation house. Let's continue. And of course, the last part of our tour is that particular house over there, which is the Maid's Quarters with 2 bedrooms, an own kitchen, 2 bathrooms. It's really a complete house, with everything that it needs. All right, everyone, that's it with today's episode. We saw this particular vacation house in the eastern part of the country. This place is amazing. It's easy to love. You have 3,400 square meters of land that has 5 structures on it. We have twin bungalows on this side, a heated swimming pool. It's completely off-grid, and you have a lake view, you have a lakefront, everything you would expect in a vacation house. I really love this place, and this is not a property for anyone. This is a property for somebody who likes space, people who like privacy, people who like quietness, people who like living in a serene area. This is the right property for you. It's on the market for $500,000, and if you're interested, these are our contact details, and you can find some more in the description down below. We hope you love this episode. Until next time.